Magic Johnson.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Weber is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. And looking at the Nets, Howard is out there with Malone. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Johnson in at the point. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And what a great feeling as the NBA Finals, with so much anticipation leading up to it, are finally going. Howard with this screen on Anthony. Leonard attacking, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off the drive is so tough.
Now here's Anthony. Fires the three. Rebounded by Malone. Johnson against SGA. Outside Leonard. Malone sets the pick for Leonard. Jacks up a three. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Outside Mullen. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Again, Leonard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Malone against Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a miss, his second after two shots.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Harden. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Kicks it out to Leonard. From downtown, another miss by Leonard.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
SGA against Malone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Johnson dishes to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. A fader. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anthony, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal outside and stolen by Leonard for the fifth. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside, O'Neal. Harden dishes to Anthony. Kicks it out to Harden. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6 over Anthony. Nails the baby hook. Leonard's got 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony's shot is off. Nets leading by 5. On the wing, Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Count it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Weber. Outside Anthony. Check his screen on Leonard. Three-pointer. They grabbed their own miss. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the Knicks making a change here.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Empty that time from Leonard.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson against SGA. Harden has a wide open look, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
So for the Nets, Pierce comes in for Leonard, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mullen. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Now here's Westbrook. Malone at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
And both free throws good for Malone.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
New York trails by 7. Now here's SGA. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Johnson. Outside, O'Neal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Harden the pass to O'Neal. Thompson against Pierce. Thompson looking for an opening. New York needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Offensive rebound. And it's Malone finishing it off.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Westbrook with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's SGA. He has 6. Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Westbrook. Bobbed up there for Howard. O'Neal with the steal. SGA against Westbrook. Now here's SGA. Not a lot of room. The shot from the low post is good. SGA's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pierce kicks to Westbrook. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Howard. Mullen comes in for Malone. And it's Hill in for Magic Johnson.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Westbrook. The rebound by Thurman.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Halliburton, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Hill. Malone is out there with Pierce. Then it's Mullen. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Now here's Westbrook. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Here's Stojakovic. And he banks in the layup. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hill, a screen on Halliburton. Westbrook drives in, and Westbrook throws it down.
Now, you cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you can say boo.
They set the pick. Here's Anthony. Malone with the block. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Grant Hill. Weber, he's checked in for the Knicks. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Thurman. Over Westbrook. Thurman's shot is good. Thurman's got his first points of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Oh, that's blocked. Anthony dishes to Weber. Halliburton against Westbrook. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either. Nets trail by 4. It's Pierce on the wing. Down low. Here's Malone. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Halliburton outside. Pass to Thurman. There's the double team with Westbrook. Halliburton against Leonard. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Westbrook drives in.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Malone's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for New York. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the first one at the line is good.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Thurman. Harden looking it over. He lobs it up. Malone with the steal. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Malone.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific score, especially from the mid-range.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Harden. Anthony down low. Leonard's there. Anthony can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Westbrook passes to Malone. Leonard kicks to Malone. Malone sets the pick for Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Back to Malone. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Halliburton. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Harden outside. Here's Thurman. Never outside. Now Anthony. Back to Weber. To end the run. The shot comes out. Nice D from Malone. Mullen kicks to Westbrook. Back to Mullen. Malone in the post. Guarded by Harden. Malone's shot good.
And Malone's teammates oftentimes the beneficiary of his great pass.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Marc Gasol's checked in for Malone. Hill comes in for Mullen. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Harden outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Gasol's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Pass to Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sabonis will bring a level of physicality every night. Big-time skill, big-time toughness.
Malone a screen on Stojakovic. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Malone's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Johnson, the pass to Gasol. Now Leonard. That one rolling around and rims out. New York trails by 3. Weber kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Weber. Pass to Harden. Sabonis' screen on Hill. Here's Harden. Johnson with the block. Now Leonard. 11 points in the game. Inside, it's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Stojakovic. New York moving it around. Sabonis kicks to SGA. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now here's Gasol. Pass to Leonard for the 3. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now Hill. James Harden.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now here's SGA. He's got 10.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Howard's checked in for the Nets. Mullen comes in for Grant Hill. Then for the Knicks, O'Neal comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. Now here's Johnson. Mullen a screen on SGA. Clock is at 3. Oh, Magic Johnson playing big.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Weber. SGA is out there with Harden. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. Malone, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. New York trails by 4. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Anthony, the pass to SGA. Offensive rebound. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And the jam by Karl Malone.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Howard setting the pick for Leonard to the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
SGA looking it over. Launches a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Johnson kicks to Leonard. Pass to Howard. Now Malone, guarded by Weber. 14 feet away. Malone, no luck. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Malone, a screen on SGA. Johnson, the pass to Howard. Harden against Mullen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Anthony with the block.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Harden outside. O'Neal outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Mullen against Weber. Mullen passes to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Aggressive finish by Harden.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. The 4th spot held by Dwight Howard.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shaq with a screen on Mullen. Gilgeous-Alexander. The wing jumper off target.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Malone sets the pick for Johnson. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And it's blocked. And he gets it back.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for New York?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Anthony kicks to Weber. Outside Anthony, and here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And doing what he does best. Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
SGA against Johnson. Harden the pass to SGA. Shoots it. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Malone. Over Harden. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden the pass to SGA. Back to Harden for 3. Harden buries the triple.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Pierce is checked in for the Nets. The Knicks making a switch here. New York on D. It's a 1-point game. Johnson with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Mullen's shot is off. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Anthony kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, O'Neal. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to SGA. From 10 feet out. And he connects with the jumper. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Johnson, the pass to Howard.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Howard.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Johnson against SGA. O'Neal inside. Outside for SGA. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Edric Johnson picks one up.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Both free throws good from SGA.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the middle, here's Thurman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Malone. The baseline jumper goes down. Malone's got 18 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. Mullen passes to Howard. It's good. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
1:35 left in the 3rd quarter. O'Neal is screen on Mullen. Harden against Mullen. And it's blocked. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. And Paul Pierce with the slam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Brooklyn making some changes. Malone's checked in for Howard. Hill comes in for Karl Malone. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Halliburton comes in for James Harden.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pierce kicks to Westbrook. 46 seconds left in the 3rd. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
It's stolen by Hill. There's the drive, and Hill throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Thompson, left side. Here's the teardrop. Yes, that goes in. And the Knicks lead by 1. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New York ahead, leading by a point. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Gasol on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Moses Malone. Malone is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pierce, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Westbrook against Halliburton. Harden with a screen on Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Leonard. Thompson misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 1. He can't get that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Weber. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Westbrook with the block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Good D by Weber. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Harden drops one in down low.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Malone a screen on Thompson. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Malone. Stolen by Weber. To the paint. Here's Thurman. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Grant Hill is checked in for Pierce. And a switch here also for New York. Sabonis is checked in. Halliburton against Westbrook. Back to Halliburton. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Knicks leading by 3. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Westbrook dishes to Malone. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Malone's got 10 points here in the second half.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
Hill against Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got the lead back up to 5 now for New York.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Top of the key jumper, no good. Hill against Harden to the inside. Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Back to Westbrook. And the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Driving in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint. He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Malone. Mullen comes in for Leonard. And it's Johnson in for Grant Hill. The Knicks also changing it up. Shaq's checked in for Sabonis. Anthony comes in for Weber. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for James Harden. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Johnson. Pass to Anthony. O'Neal at the elbow. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Hill, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for New York. Stojakovic is checked in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
O'Neal sets the screen for Halliburton. 2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, this is the value of Tyrese Halliburton. Yes, he can beat you with his passing. He can also beat you with his shot making.
Pass to Hill. Over SGA. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Hill.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Halliburton passes to SGA. O'Neal against Howard. O'Neal kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Stojakovic against Mullen. To the middle. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Shaq.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Malone's checked in for Malone. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Hill. Then for the Knicks, Weber, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And James Harden subbed in for Halliburton. New York moving it around. Leonard against Anthony. Pass to Malone. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Malone. Leonard fires.
The shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now O'Neal. Johnson rips down the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And it's tied up with that one.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Anthony. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Malone against Weber. On the wing, Malone. Clock at 6. Oh, the dunk!
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:39 left here in the 4th quarter. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Mullen a screen on SGA. Strong move off the glass.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Johnson against SGA. Here now is Weber. Outside SGA. Harden misses the deep three. Mullen against Harden. He'll put it up there. Puts down the fadeaway kick.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Got a piece of it. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal sets the screen for Harden. The three doesn't go.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And the Brooklyn Nets are your new NBA champion.
92.
All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.